Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Bob here, and I just thought I'd give you an update on an update. An update on an update? No, it doesn't make sense, does it? I just forgot, literally just forgot that I did a video yesterday. Even though I started this video because I did a video yesterday. So this is like part 2, I guess, of the video. And yeah, I'm just doing some stuff in Lower Guk. As you can see by my experience bar, I hate this bloody wizard here. Okay, he's blue, that's quite good. What's the best way to do this? I think we definitely calm something. We'll definitely calm something, I think. Yeah, I've had a terrible day. My experience, I mean minus equity on the experience front. I died 3 times. I've got 2 corpses near the. I've got 2 corpses near the Greater Icebone skeletons. Is that right? So if anyone feels sorry for me and they can meet me online maybe tomorrow or Sunday or something, I don't know, to res those corpses to get some XP back, that'd be great. But if not, you know, I kind of don't worry about those kind of things too much. Yeah, but it's been fun. I think that's a good way of putting it. I'm trying to think, what mob should I? Yes, I've been looking around Guk, exploring, trying to find a little spot to hunt in. It's weird actually. I kind of you kind of, when you don't spend your time in dungeons, kind of how it works, you don't really know, I guess, how it works. Yeah, you wouldn't do, would you? And it's odd because it's quite difficult to find a little spot in a dungeon, and because I'm not sort of camping any names, so it's quite difficult to find a little spot because, particularly when a dungeon's busy, like if all the names are camps, then I think there's an area around the names that's also included in that camp, you know. So people kind of, someone to come and pour something, and you think, oh, what a, you know, where did that come from? Why are they pulling that? Yeah, so it's quite difficult to find a little camp for yourself if you're not kind of if you're not doing named stuff. Now, as I said, I play off peak, so it's not been too much of a problem. But yeah, I've been exploring around, and things have generally been going okay. As you can see, I have lost loads of experience, but that's just learning the dungeon, and it's interesting. I've had even though I've died 3 times, I've had a great time because it's a bit like it feels a bit like a. It's a bit like a puzzle. It feels it is. It's a bit like a puzzle box, a dungeon for an enchanter. Maybe for other classes as well. I don't know, but this is my experience so far. And you've got tools that you can try and that you got tools that you need to try and work the puzzle out with, I guess is the thing. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay. Well, that was rubbish. Didn't even get any experience there because I'm talking. I'm not concentrating. Let's see if I can blur this guy, and then I'll use him to kill the other one. Yeah, it's been really interesting because the dungeons, as I said, it's a bit like a puzzle box, and you need to use your tools to complete the puzzle, as it were. And I've done some exploring. Tried to look for little areas to camp. If you guys know of anywhere that would be more suitable than where I'm at the moment, please let me know. I guess I probably should go and try to take on I'm not sure about that. He's not. I guess I should try to find maybe a named spot to do stuff with. That might make more sense. And if you know of anywhere that might be suitable, let me know. But yeah, but it's been interesting. You got this puzzle you need to work out, and you got these tools, and you just apply them as best you can. And I've learned a lot, even though, as I said, I've died 3 times. I do still find dungeons a bit frustrating. Mostly, really, to be honest, just because of other people. The greatest respect to them. I know that everyone says the community on P99 is great, and I think generally it is. But I think the greatness generally comes from kind of like adversity together. I think when you're in a dungeon and you come across someone who's just moving through looking to kill mobs and stuff, I think that's where issues start. I mean, yesterday I was kind of doing something, and a couple of people just came through and started killing stuff that I was killing, and I'm not the sort of person who would almost get involved in arguments. I just haven't got the energy or the wherewithal for that kind of nonsense. So yeah, so oops, that was a mistake. yeah, so I just I kind of just left them to it. And again today I was kind of around the area, just up top actually, rather than down below. And there was like a 60 level mage came through with his pet and just killed everything, went straight past me. None of these people kind of, you know, said, oh, you know, what are you doing? You can't be getting particularly blah blah. You mind if I do this? It's just a kind of a thing he threw. Yeah, and some other things that I've seen just in the 2 days that I've been here. So yeah, I know most of you will say, well, that's just dungeons for you. That's how it works, and you're absolutely right. You know, I'm not complaining as such, but I think that, you know, there are ways that things could be dealt with. Unfortunately, they're not. But overall, I've kind of enjoyed it. As I said, I'm a negative experience, which is quite frustrating. I mean, I'm kind of I've said before, but I'm the sort of person who does like to work out things, like to work out puzzles and that kind of thing. Let's do that. Yeah, and work out game mechanics, that kind of thing. No, I don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do. Find out how everything works and the nitty gritty of stuff. But I'm also the sort of person who kind of likes to log in and spend my time fairly productively. And the last couple of days haven't been productive at all. You know, but that is literally just how it goes. Can I stun him here? Probably not. I don't think I stunned him, did I? Oh, maybe I did. Yeah. So the negative XP thing is a bit of a pain. I do find that just frustrating. I'm the sort of person who, as I said before, I like to work things out and work out how little mechanics work and that kind of thing. But also like to feel that I've done something with my time, and I don't feel like I have. Saying that though, I have kind of slightly learned the dungeon. I was speaking to a cleric yesterday, and he kind of said, well, you've really picked a bit of a doozy, because Guk is a bit of a nightmare with regards to stuff. It's quite a difficult choice for what I'm doing, but you know, I mean, I guess I'm just jumping in head first, and yeah, and trying to learn it, because I think just for future reference, it'll be very handy if I, well, I'm sure I probably will at some point. Let's say when I level another character, you know, that experience will hold me in good stead, and. Yeah, and as I said, it's been the learning part, you know, and the sense of accomplishment when something does go right is very high. And I have to say, it's kind of like it's the first time I've really felt like I'm playing an Enchanter, I guess. I think I might have said it before, but being in Lower Guk has really shown me what it's all about. You know, the nitty gritty, the good with the bad kind of thing. Yeah, so, and also that toolbox type thing, because it's just I think Lower Guk is kind of like a step up for me with regards to soloing stuff, and yeah, and it's been pretty good. I know I'm leaving some fire steel stuff there, but I am full. Oh, what happened there? It was almost a mistake. Where did my invisibility go? Oh, I think I looted, maybe that's why. Yeah, so I'll show you what I've been doing. Up here, you walk along a bit and you're near the assassin camp, I think. This is a little safe spot. I'm down below. There's a mob spawns here. There's a roamer that spawns here, which I used to kill that guy over there. As you saw here, there's two over here. There's one here. I kind of killed those. You've then got some guys in here. This wizard there killed me before. He's been in there for most of the day. I think this guy's a wizard as well. And there's a little roamer. I mean, I died because I made a mistake, and then I died on the corpse recovery twice. And even like the dying and the frustration, that I learned a lot, you know, from navigating the dungeon to get my corpse back. I tried to do what I did before to get past a certain point where it worked. It didn't work this time. Then I went back, and I thought I'd kind of worked it out, and I hadn't done, and I died again. Yeah, so I think one of the problems I'm having at the moment, I think, is dealing with a mob, I guess. I want to say mob. I don't mean a mob. I mean a mob of mobs. You know, four or five. I think partly it's because I still can't really cast mesmerisation at point blank range because I get mezzed as well most of the time. But a lot of it is really just about control and having a plan. I think the Enchanter requires a lot of what should we say? You need to be flexible. So you know, I think thinking on your toes. But I also think it seems like it's quite a good idea to have just a plan. You know, there are certain things you do if something happens. So if you get charged by 4 mobs because of calm, resist, or whatever, this is what you do to rectify the problem. And I need to kind of work out those things. I think. But I have to say, I mean, yesterday I know I was talking about, you know, I need to go back to Shaman and stuff, and I'm still going to be playing Shaman, but the last couple of days I've really enjoyed doing what I've been doing. And it's again shown me another side to the game that even after 4 years here and playing on live, you know, fairly casually, still showing me new things. I guess I should stop faffing about and try and do something here. Now I don't know again what other people would do. I could bind sight, which I've done before. I like that spell. That's pretty good. The other thing as well is that you could, from playing this, you kind of transfer things you learn over to other classes as well. So, you know, I could probably do some of this on a Shaman, for example, or a different character in different ways. You know, you haven't got the... I think if a Shaman had a lull line of spells, holy smoke, that would be pretty awesome. Okay, so here we go. So, oh, there's a lot here, isn't there? Holy smoke. So if I move back, can I get all these guys? It looked like one of them didn't work. I'm not sure. Yeah. So I'm going to gate here. I think I might die actually. Come on, Mezzin. Oh, okay, I died again. Right, that's another death. and there, you see again there. I kind of panicked. I wasn't quite sure what to do there. I think moving away in mesmerisation and gating was probably the correct thing. That's my 4th death today, so haven't quite lost the level. I did go down to 1% before. I think stunning and mezzing was the correct thing. I think one of them resisted though, and I kind of probably should have dealt with that guy quicker, and I could have gated there. That could have been better than it was, I think. Yeah, but it ends as it started, the day, on a death. It's just a disaster, and I'm quite peed off. But there you go, guys. You've had something interesting to watch over the weekend, and you can have a bit of a laugh as well. I'll try and get my calls back. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon. If anyone can res me, please.